Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dead Space 1, where we're in hydroponics. There is a giant monster corrupting the air as we speak. We need to fix that. We need to evict the giant monster from the Ishimura. Hope for the best, expect the worst, that sort of thing. Also, apparently there's specific creature poison pods that are the cause of the bad air. Let's see, I've got one power node. I don't know if I can actually spend it on anything interesting just yet. I've got, let's see, 51,000 credits. So I think I'm gonna buy 2 more power nodes from the shop. I mean, I can also consider getting the force gun at some point. But I don't know what I would replace with that. Like, that's the main trouble I have with this game in regards to weaponry, is it gives you multiple weapons, but it makes experimentation with weapons costly. Like, any weapon you get farther into the end of the game likely does not have the upgrades you may or may not have spent on those weapons.
I suppose I should be glad that Ham's alive, but I still don't trust him. I think he's hiding something about the marker.
Alright, anything in this room? A whole bunch of nothing. I want to say one of these rooms does have a workbench, based on what I saw on the map. Yep. Alright, let's see what we can upgrade. We might consider trying to upgrade our health at this point. Or the line gun. Now, we already upgraded damage for that. Contact beam? We could use better charge time. But in order to get to charge, I need to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes in order to get to there. Huh. I could focus on the plasma cutter, because the plasma cutter is my general go-to. Like, hit up, like, capacity, 1, 2, 3, or maybe do 1, 2, 3, and then upgrade the damage a little bit. Or I could upgrade my health even more. I will somehow live with this decision. For now, let us carry on. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Oh, hello. How did I knew you were going to be there? Because of course you're going to be there. Of course there was going to be an enemy at the top of that elevator shaft. Huh. This area is a little bit more open than I'd like. Presents the idea that... presents the idea that I'm going to be attacked by various enemies. I can hear more of them. Wrong gun. Alright. Why are there monkey noises here? Is it to kind of give the colonists the simulated feel of jungle, despite the fact that they are on a starship? Floating through the stars, destroying planets at the very core. Alright, is this a... Huh. My air supply is a Oh, yep. Did I really need the contact beam for that guy? Like, would any shot have done it? Ah, I see you. Anybody else? It's a big area. There's always room for more. Oh, hello. Oh, yep. Let's slow you down. Grab one of you. Blow you up. Grab the other one. Blow up your remains. Wow, yep. I figured I was getting pretty full in regards to my inventory. Never mind. I don't know why I could not pick that up. Alright, why can't I pick... Because I've got... Can I reload you? Yes, I can. Excellent. Alright, where is the next pod that is dispersing gas throughout this fully operational space station? Is it fully operational? Can it actually continue cracking planets at this point? Or is that denied to it? Oh, I'm guessing I'm on level 1.
Warning. Toxics detected in atmosphere processing. A repair technician has been notified.
Alright, so what is in the other direction? More random stuff, but also a save point. So I'm going to go there real quick. Because if I have access to a save point, I will use that save point. Though, to be fair, I feel as though this game does offer better checkpoints than I'm giving it credit for. Ah, hold on. I see you.
Make us whole again.
Ah, son of a... Yep. I knew one of these was on the way. Not two. You know, this is why I upgrade my health. Do I have health items? I do. I've got plenty of health items. I should use... Yeah, that'll free up inventory space, too. All right. So now that I have taken out those pods, there are more poison pods. Never mind. I thought I was done. All right. Now I'm prepared for almost anything except for something that just shows up directly in front of me. Then I'm not prepared. I will be blown up by myself. Actually, there's probably nothing directly in front of me because there's a save point here. But I suppose that's how Dead Space 2 fools you. It tricks you into dropping your guard for a save point. Oh yeah, those guys have explosive arms. I didn't even need the other explosives. They provided their own source of explosions that continuously spin their fallen parts perpetually. I probably should use some of these line racks eventually, because they are just filling up my inventory. Ah, hello. like I said, line racks, inventory filling up. Alright, I'm guessing gravity is off here. I can probably tell by the floating legs. Are there any arms in here, or is it just legs? Somebody skipped arm day.
Entering zero gravity.
Only leg day here. Yeah, it's just another leg. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Oh. Hello, how are you guys? Alright, it gets rid of one of you. Actually, hold on. Yeah, stay still. No. No. There we go. Did you drop anything up there? Alright.
Exiting zero gravity. Entering zero gravity.
Oh wait, that's the button I'm looking for. Huh. Yep, those spikes don't look very friendly. Alright, let's move this aside. I figured it was appropriate to finally use these. Use at least one, of my line. What is it called? Line something? Line rack. There we go. Now we've got cash.
Exiting zero gravity.
I'm just gonna bring one of you with me, if you don't mind. How about you, right over there? Let's... I probably don't need you, but, you know. Right. It does look pretty hazardous. Filled with fire.
Hello? Hello, security? Thank God. This is Dr. Cross in hydroponics. I'm trying to locate second engineer Jacob Temple. I can't get through to engineering. Of course,
yeah,
I
I'm
know
pretty
there's a
sure
shipwide
Jacob
medical
Temple's
alert.
dead.
That's why I'm trying to locate him. No, we're safe for now, but the tram is down and we can't reach the escape pods. Hello? Hello?
See, that's the issue, I think, with that Dead Space, where Dead Space succeeds, but Doom 3 does not. That's a few too many explosives. Is that its audio logs are very purpose-driven by the locations you're in. Its audio logs are are less plentiful, so you're not stopping multiple times in a level listening to audio logs. You don't have to listen to an audio log. You can choose to cancel it. You will not lose items trying to listen to it. And they're just generally more energetic. Usually suffering, but still energetic about it. Whereas, like, Doom 3's audio logs feel like they were all recorded by people at the end of their work shift that also had overtime. Right before they decided to go to sleep for the night. Like, and there's so many of them, and they halt the progress, where they don't have that effect in Dead Space. Can I pick you up? Alright. Was that enough? Sir, there's... Never mind. Yeah, I was worried about that guy for nothing. Okay, let's wait for the next wave. And... yeah. Hello! Alright, that completed that sub-object. More poison pods. Of course, there's more. But luckily, going through that fire and flame tunnel wasn't quite as tricky as it seemed like it was going to be. Power node. In the wild. Alright, let's take a look at our inventory. What can we get rid of? What can we keep? Let's drop both of these stasis things. I never use them anyway. And then we can worry about the rest later. We could probably also figure out a place to use at least one of these contact shots. That'll help us at least deal with somebody more. We just turned ourselves right around. At least deal with somebody who's more powerful. I will have to try to keep that, especially like the big guys that drop all the little guys, since it gives me a faster initial hit of them. Alternatively, I could try to use it as a way to get rid of all the little guys if they get up close, but that requires first switching weapons, remembering what weapons actually equipped to which directional pad button.
Warning. 10 kiloton mass detected in food storage.
Oh, really? Now you detect the 10 kiloton mass. Nope, hello. What was I saying? Alright. Oh, hello. Nope. Not so close. Alright. Did you drop anything worthwhile? Yes, you did. You dropped money. Where am I, by the way? Am I close to a store? Excellent. The main waypoint is actually taking me right by a store. Hello? Oh yeah, I just ran by a place where I could have put... That's okay. Let's hold on to our power node. We might want it for later. Go to the store. What can we... Let's put away one health pack. Alright, let's take a look at our health, actually. We could probably use at least a small health pack. So we will use one right now. Top ourselves off. Where is the save point? Which in theory should be like very nearby. It's right there. Excellent. All right, now to the east chamber for more poison pods to destroy. Elizabeth, no doubt you're aware of the organic growth found in some parts of the ship. I've been examining the substance and thought the results would interest you. The cells most closely resemble bacteria with viral behavior. Like bacteria, the organism infects other cells through osmosis, then mutates and reproduces. Agamogenetically? What's amazing is the speed at which it grows. A single bacterium reproduces 20-fold in just 1 minute. I've never seen anything like it. I won't stake my reputation on it, but I think this may be a genuine alien life form. Prof. Hawley theorizes that it's a habitat transformer. The levels of gaseous output are tremendous, which is why it smells so bad. But to what end, we simply don't know. I'll keep you posted. Heinrich. Okay, line gun. Did that do it? That did it. Good job. Much better than the last time I had to fight one of those. Let's see, what's in this room next to me? These rooms have very little, which is good, because I know they are not the way. Ah, a workbench. I'm going to hold on to that node in case there's a door that needs one. I don't know what else I just picked up. I'm sure it will be useful in some fashion. All right, what's in here? We got some cash. All right, not a bad score, I suppose. There are some items you don't get that much of, like power nodes you don't get that much of, but you do get a pretty decent amount of cash. These aliens, these alien creatures, at the very least, they didn't empty out their wallets after they transformed.
Vegetative anomalies detected in the East Grove chamber.
Right. Nothing seems to be growing here.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Of course. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my. You embedded yourself in the wall for a second there. Oh my. I don't know what that was. Okay. Line gun, mine. Hopefully that does the trick. And it does. I can hear you, but I do not see you. Okay, is this a closed room or...
Search and rescue.
Ah, hello. One of you guys. I do appreciate that they are very easy to destroy. It's unclear how easy to destroy they are when you first find them. But it's very convenient that I don't have to worry about holding on to ammo for them. Any baddies decide to show up now that I've cleared an objective, that I've done a thing? Are you just on the second floor or the third floor? You are... on the third floor. All right. Why, hello there. I'd imagine now I have to go to the second floor. The answer is no. More like I can go to the second floor. Ah. What can I get rid of?
Hydroponics log, Dr. Cross reporting. Something huge just slammed into the hull near food storage. It wasn't a rogue asteroid. I know what that sounds like. But it was big and heavy. I'll report again when I know more.
I'm either helping myself out or destroying myself. But you know, that's the trade-off I make for power. For the ability to destroy my enemies with explosive oxygen tanks. Also, I realized there's a thing that I haven't opened right there. Oh.
Replacing nutrient vat.
Oh, okay, never mind. I see it now.
Replacing nutrient vat. Replacing nutrient vat.
Now I can run around to the other side. Excellent. So now where do I go? Now I can go to the second floor. If only I took any of those explosives with me. That's okay, I don't need that. I'll just blow myself up. Ah, a power node. And a game save. Fantastic. Alright, what are we looking at for the rest of the level? Whatever that is that we are approaching. This probably leads directly to the big bad. Should I drop something so I can pick up this gold semiconductor? Like, this stasis pack will sell for about the same amount of money as a gold semiconductor. Why is this camera angle so bad? Thank you. Like, having the perspective fixed, like, it's the same camera angle as angle issue as with the asteroids. Like, the camera angle suddenly becomes fixed on the character rather than the gun, so to speak.
Acting Chief Engineer. I came down here to find Dr. Elizabeth Cross, but she's not here. In fact, I can't find anyone. Just more of this organic shit everywhere. I'm going to check the mining deck. It's about the only place I haven't looked yet.
Wouldn't that be awkward? Like, everybody on this ship is dying, monsters are, like, roaming around, and for some reason you just happen to, like, walk past everybody. Like, you just accidentally avoid all of the monsters and all of the carnage. Basically, it's kind of like if you've ever seen the movie Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels from Guy Ritchie, where, like, you've got all these gangsters doing this gangster thing, but you have one set of characters that keeps showing up, like, right after everything's finished.
Entering zero gravity.
Aha. Well, that doesn't seem electrocuted. That's where I came. Alright, so if it's not spinning as fast, it's not generating as much electricity.
This is Temple.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut
Engineer.
to after that.
I came down here to find Dr. Elizabeth Cross, but she's not here. In fact, I can't find anyone. Just more of this organic shit everywhere.
Entering zero gravity.
Alright. We've made it past the electricity. I was gonna say, I can hear aliens. But I do not see them. And they both decided to drop line racks, or... Yep, they both decided to drop line racks, and I have no space for anything. What am I gonna do? Let's drop that. Nope, wrong button. Who is that? I guess I need to be using line racks against you guys. Oh, hello. Is there another one of you? I don't see where you're located. Okay, so you are technically in this area. Oh, you're just right there.
That's the last one, Isaac.
Ah, finally.
There's a switch in atmosphere control to restart the oxygen recycling. Once the air's clean, you can get into food storage. Isaac, I've been reading these reports. The crew all began having mass hallucinations. And... well, I just saw my brother on a security monitor. And that's just not possible.
So basically, you're hallucinating. Got it. That's, I think, the main aspect of... like, Dead Space 3 has a lot of its issues, but there's one very specific aspect that I wish I could try out, is the fact that if you play co-op, you and your co-op person both experience different visuals because of that idea, because of the hallucinations. Oh, I can just go straight down to the bottom. Clever level designers.
Exiting zero gravity.
All right. What was the secondary fire for this gun? The pulse rifle? Okay, probably... I really should try that out against the little guys that swarm and devour you. Hold on. Is there a save game by me? Nope, there's a save game at the end of the hall. At the end of this juicy, meaty hall. Ah, it's the gold semiconductor. And I still have no room for you. Nope, now I do. Excellent. I must have used the contact gun at some point. Alright, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.